watching cartoons while eating cereal. Back in the days, back in the days. Hey, I Joe Ninja Turtles, the Force, that was Imperial. Back in the days, back in the days. Vanilla Ice, Ice Tea, Public Enemy on my stereo. Back in the days, back in the days.
I'm here at Hobart. My name is GREELEY. 1 ounce what? Whatever it is, we're here for another interstate matchup. On my right, all the way from Mildura, we have NOMADIC. Make some noise. Let's do this. And on my left, all the way from the northwest coast of Tasmania, we've got STATIK MC. Make some noise. You came the furthest, heads or tails, bro?
It's Buzz.
Tails it is.
I'll go first.
Make some noise for STATIK, he's going first.
We ready? Yeah! Alright then. So some said Benny wasn't gonna show up. You got a poor excuse for ducking, cunt. Cause getting hospitalised when you're bodied with rhymes is no excuse to be blaming on Tony Abbott and his budget cuts. That's 2 gigs in a row you've missed, Benny. You need to check your time management before you step and try challenging. Cause I'm adamant, as long as I've got the LBL chain and I'm champion, it's only due to treat this professionally that I'm battling. So shouts to NOMADIC, cause Mikey hit me up like, yo, Charlie can't make the trip to battle you. And NOMADIC put his hand up, so now I'm battling this NOMADIC dude. And I was stressing like, fuck, really bro? Cause just yesterday, I sent all 3 rounds of my bars to the cunt. Then I relaxed because I realised no matter how whack my shit is today, you're still going to sound retarded as fuck.
It's true.
So let me kick this off with a scheme that's for my Tassie peers. STATIK's here. The best thing to come out of Northwest Taz since Sporadic's beer. Your dames are slut. The meat she loves in epic proportions. I rounded up the heads of state and took 42 south on her map of Tassie. Well, they wrenched and left her contorted. That pussy was like a vocal booth. I heard GREELEY and Covert beatbox till 7 this morning. And then Ames, Vex, Draz, Scourge and Juro all fucked her on camera. Now that's what I call one of Epicenter's recordings. Now I told Jake and Rory that my tongue dipped in acid. So you know that when this sound connect, it'll be chewing your face off on camera. Like Stumpy at Profound Effect. So he calls himself NOMADIC. Is it because it's the single life that he panned for? Nah. I figure it's because cavemen were nomads and this man part Neanderthal. Big nose, gorilla arms. Find him chowing down on a breakfast of offal. Hygiene so bad you can literally smell his breath through his nostrils. And you're Italian, right?
Yep.
Well, a big fuck you to Italy. Because when I went to Venice, it was terribly shit. Just a bunch of overpriced street merchants trying to sell me some gifts. So fuck your dodgy little hostels, and your food, bro, is fucking shite. Tell me, what's so fucking good about margarita pizza that you have to charge €5 a fucking slice? And you are not a gangster because you do this. So go back to making pizza with the rest of your cousins. Shit, the only time they call this Victorian bush ranger is when he's maintaining his girl's pubes, ensuring they stay dreaded and luscious. Homie, the only time you come remotely close to Ned Kelly is Sunday morning with your head in a bucket. How ironic though. I'm executing a Victorian today, but it's my last words they'll remember for substance time.
You mentioned my Italian heritage. Oh my god, you're a fucking fag. I'll make your mum have her period on your face. I'll blow snot on the other side, creating the colours of the Italian flag. I was talking to a girl and I was loving her companionship. But then she gave me the cold shoulder, so that was the end of the friendship. But when I turned my back on her, she was like, "Roy!" Her mixed feelings hurt me more than when it burns the pea. But it was nowhere near as painful as the fact that you're the champion of Launceston Battle League. Your sister jumped on your penis in the Tasman forest. And to keep her feet warm, she wore socks with cotton soles. But the wind made her shiver, so she was just like my ex-companion, because on you, your sister was also hot and cold. And your younger brother had... and your younger brother's a chip off the gold block, because your mum had sex with Chip.
Yeah, she did!
He fertilised her eggs with his mayo. Yeah, don't you see the resemblance between the two? No? Well, that's because you're retarded. I think it's ironic you battled a guy named Chip when you're the one that's a potato. Yeah. You sucked off GREELEY and Dundee to get some protein in your terrible diet. You swallowed their sperm like a porn star veteran, son. You gave them both blowjobs at the same time because you come from Tassie, the place where people believe that two heads are better than one. And in the last 5 years, I've had sex with 2 girls. But the 30 seconds I lasted, I left that eternal flame burning. And I've had one extra than you, because you fucked your mum, your sister, your missus. Such a shame that they are the same person. Yeah, I'm okay.
Alright, mate. Alright, so I need your help for this one. So when I say 1 ounce what, I want you to know cuts like a knife. 1 ounce what? Cuts like a knife! Alright, so your career ends here. Taking a dive like you were playing soccer. 1 ounce what? Cuts like a knife! But this Tasmanian prefer to bring the axe down like David Foster. Yeah. This your execution, Renaissance man. And I'm the layman offered to save your conscience. So you best pray to God before this blade is dropped and we see more Italian blood spilled than when the Romans came and conquered. A Pikes versus decoy compliments battle is more likely than the chances that you could beat me. If this is a duel of wits, then I'm far greater than the standard that you perceive me. Your swordplay, like Jamie Lannister, drained his stamina with a hand removed and bleeding, while this Kingsguard impregnable, known as an expert with the one hand like Anthony Koutafidis. I'm a mercenary with the pen. The moment that I break your shores, I'm making corpses. If battle rap's just sticks and stones, then I'm slinging David's mortar and the giants are who I came to slaughter. You want to front like your pages torn from the rhyme books of your favourite authors? Then I'll break that English down and rage your fortress like Ragnar Lothbrok's raging score of pagan forces. Me versus this guy is like real rap versus Bieber hits. So don't be thinking you're complex bringing angles about Oedipus. Because this is Tassie, mate. Where if you're saying the wrong thing like a Freudian slip, then 2 heads might just go psycho, pull the blade out, and leave you and your boys in a ditch. And with that in mind, you can bet that I'm raw shacking. On my aggravated, violent shit. I'll jam a cactus up your little sister's minge just to make a hymen split. My hometown, seen tragedy. One of my mate's father figures gunned down at the pub. So if he penned Martin Bryan angles, then I might just smash a glass and literally put 1 round to his lungs.
Yeah! Make some noise!
Yeah. Ladies give me blowjobs out of sympathy. So the attention I get is sufficient, bitch. But they just call you a fat wanker straight to your face, so you cop shit to your face like Deficient did. Yeah. A lady had sex with her brother, then you were conceived. Could have your mum prevented your birth? She could have, huh? You were meant to battle chronic. He got cold feet, then declined. The dick. I mentioned this because that's what your mother should have done. Your mum has a dodgy antenna on her TV. That's not the punchline, yeah? Your mum has a dodgy antenna on her TV, so rumours about you regarding incest have been flagging round lately. Lots. Because your mum has dodgy reception on Channel 10, so it's true when they say Static got in his old lady's box. Then when you battled Chip, you called his missus a slut. Like, that's original. I could let that slide or not. Because it's like you wrote that rhyme with your head in your mum's vagina. That's why you weren't thinking outside the box. Then when you battled Biggins, you took a whole verse to get to a punchline which lacked potency. This doodle's whack. Your rhymes are like semen with no sperm inside. All this dick be doing is shooting blanks. Yeah. Boss Baker chokes in most of his battles. He ducked Mason, but later today gets the battle flu, so this should say to ya that it's worth more to be a shitty battler on the mainland than it is to be one of the best in Tasmania. Yeah. Good, son. A guy put his meat between your bun, then called it the Angus burger. And when I had sex with your mum, she squirted everywhere and created the ocean that separates Tasmania from the mainland. Time.
Yo! So you're from near Mildura, right?
Hey! Hey!
So he's from near Mildura, right? What, Milfdura? And his mama craving rapper phallus. I had that Milduran with her legs pointed to the sky. We called that position the Jason Ackermanis. She wanted a Tasman sea, so I made her wet. She crossed the Bass Strait, so I did her a grand favour. And left that pussy looking so red, white and full of semen, we called that box the Spirit of Tasmania. And I got a question, bro. Why do you always talk about eating vagina? Matthew, the only time you ever touch box is when you're putting pizza inside it. He gets depressed because he hasn't had sex. Find him in his apron crying when the kitchen's vacant. Motherfucker won't even use extra virgin olive oil because it reminds him of his situation. Dude's desperate, trying to lose them V's like a caffeine addiction. Dude's method, been switched to hunting sluts with that crack fiend condition. But we all know the age of those types, so Matthew, be careful with the line that you tread. Because if you switch from a life of penning 16s to betting 16s, then those 16s might just see you lead a life in the pen. And you don't want that, bro. Because if prom fuck dudes like J-Trash in prison, then what the fuck do you think most of those dudes will do if they catch you grinning? Now, I know I haven't touched upon what seems like an obvious angle. That he sounds like, as a kid, he was possibly strangled. But you see, that angle for me is played out like a drama act, and so as a token gesture, I've only really got a couple of bars for that. The ongoing battle you have with your throat is tragic, mate. Because you can't decide whether you've inhaled too much helium and adopted the tones of Matthew Craig, or if you just fucking sucked 700 dicks last night and smoked a pack a day. But now we're rebuilding, so Mikey's calling this the last show. To the 1 Ounce fam, I'd like to say cheers for keeping all them cards dope. But the first battle event I ever attended included Shoddy versus us, so when I hear crowds shouting, "Don't flop all fucking day," I'ma be like, bravo!
Make some noise! Nomadic.
This dope rapper from Tassie, his body size is a bit chunky. But when people complain about this like it matters to them, yeah, it bugs me, because he spits dope wordplay, multis, has setups. He's the type of MC I'd aspire to be. I know this is a rap battle, but I have to give props where due. So much respect to Dundee. Pauline Hanson never shaves her bush. And your red hair looks like shit. If you took a selfie next to her clit, her vagina would look like your twin. Do you know what looks more silly than a ranger? Me acting like a gangster. Observe. You fucking ranger cunt! You were never knackered bitches or smoking bongs. I once fucked a bikie's wife, murdered him in cold blood, stole his stash, then continued token on. I got people feeding. Yeah, not the punchline, yeah. I got people feeding for the next hit. So like a sex line, always make sure my phone be on. I got boys chasing the dragon, just like you. Difference is, you're just playing a game of Pokemon. Yeah. I'm a unique personality, so... I'm a unique personality, so let's say that today he wins, defeats me. And let's be bluntly honest, he gonna beat me in 3 easy. Cause people either love me or hate me, cause I've bring difference to this battle culture, no doubt. You're a boring personality, you've attributed nothing, so in turn you've given me nothing to diss you about. Yeah. A checkout chick is above average at using cash registers. Yeah. But so are hundreds of other trained staff, so she ain't special. You have a generic voice, just like hundreds of other MCs, so like that checkout chick, you're dispensable. And I'm gonna call it time.
At 1 Ounce Tasmania. We just had a dope battle. We had Static versus Nomadic. It was a 2-to-1 decision. They gave it to Static. Make some noise.
I know what's going on. Just here judging Nomadic versus Static. Very entertaining battle. Me personally, I gave that shit to Nomadic. So top work, all that, please.
Okay. Boss Baker, 1 Ounce Tasmania. Quickly just giving that one to Static, but Nomadic did his thing. It was, you know, and that's nothing to do with the diss with me too. That was cool. I let that one fly. So yeah, Static.
Local 1 Ounce Tassie. I'm giving that one to Static, easy. Nomadic, very unoriginal, very unorthodox. I mean.